Eating is a huge part of visiting Universal Orlando.
So we're going to talk options, hints, tips, and dietary restrictions.
This is episode 513 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. I am your host, Tracy, for the evening. That's not actually my name, it's just Tracy. Yes, so I can't do this alone. With me I have Lee.
Hello, Ron.
And Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
And Michelle's still paddling somewhere. So, once again, we have the lovely Kelly with us. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, guys.
This was the episode that Kelly was invited on very specifically.
Yes. Yeah. So, we are going to be covering the dining options at Universal much more in depth once Lee and I finished our 2 trips this year. Oh, that sounds so decadent.
Awesome to say that right at the back end of June, to say our 2 trips this year that we haven't been on yet.
That are just like still the pending ones from pre-COVID.
You got to catch up on some of that.
Yeah.
That's mental.
And we are planning on eating at many places that we haven't yet, which is appalling considering we've been going for how many years?
This year will be our 18th year of visiting.
There are places we haven't eaten.
It's quite surprising how many places we haven't eaten at this point.
Yeah,
like some
shocking.
like real fan favourites.
Yeah, so we're gonna put that right. But for now, we are going to give you guys a good overview. Or we're going to try to give you a good overview of what's on offer. We're going to talk about making reservations, cutting down your weights, dietary requirements. Weights, by the way, as in wait times, not how much you've eaten. I really do need to cut down our weights.
I'm going to give input on the weights.
Yeah.
There is actually a section that kind of covers both versions of that word.
Yeah. We're also planning to periodically give you some Producers Club recommendations.
We're not planning on it. It will happen.
Chris, kick us off.
Will do. So, the resorts offer many food options, from the hotels to City Walk to the 3 theme parks, with snacks, quick service, and some signature sit-down experiences. But one of the ways you can cut down your weight for food is by using the Universal mobile ordering system. Now, here's how to do it. You need to download the official app, create an account, and set up your wallet by linking a credit card. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not for me, but that's for a different reason we'll get to later.
Oh, I'm intrigued to hear that now.
How does this work for international travellers?
I'm assuming it'll just be a credit card.
Okay, so we couldn't link a...
Oh, there's an interesting...
our
Revolut card.
Yeah,
I assume you should be able to.
Yeah.
What's a Revolut card?
It's it's a travel card. It's basically like a top-up travel card.
Like a preloaded credit card.
So it's just for travel money. So the last twice we've come over, we've used it. So it's not like a credit card. You load it up with money on and you use it that way rather than it being linked to a bank. I mean, it is linked to the bank account.
And you can manage it
the
online.
payment. Who's the processor on it? Like, does it say Visa, MasterCard, anything like that?
No, it's nothing. No, it is just a travel. It's not done through like a credit card company.
And have you used it down here?
Yeah, the last twice we've been over, we've used it.
Maybe it processes like a credit card, so maybe it'll go into that app.
That'll be interesting, actually.
It's a thought.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I maybe should have looked that up. Yeah. Sorry for all you foreign travellers going over to the Orlando. I don't know that answer.
I'll try and find out, though.
In the app, open the side navigation and select mobile food and drink ordering. Take a look at the places that allow you to use mobile ordering and make your selection. Choose your items, entrees, drinks, and snacks. Customize with sides, toppings, and options, and select your quantities. Confirm your order and check out. Pass holders tap Apply Annual Pass Holder Discount to scan your pass barcode or enter the number manually, as Premier Pass holders save 15% and Preferred Pass holders save 10%. But remember, this excludes alcohol.
Boo.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time, you couldn't add your annual pass discount on it. That's something they've added fairly recently, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I think
it's very convenient.
Complained about that for a while before. I think, Chris, if I remember rightly, about you couldn't, if you were doing mobile ordering, you couldn't use your annual pass holder discount because there was no way to do it.
Yeah. It's nice because, especially, and I haven't been back in quite a while, but like Volcano Bay is the same thing, right? You can add everything you can link your Tapu Tapu with your information, but it wouldn't link your annual pass.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this now combines all that so you don't have to carry, because you can't really carry your cards around with you, right? It's in the locker for a reason.
Yeah.
But then you'd always miss out on that discount.
It's going to be
I think I remember that during COVID, when it was mobile order only, they redid all of that so that you could get your annual pass holder discount, because there was a really short turnaround for a couple trips that I had that was like very early, just past lockdown COVID, and then a couple months later, and there was a difference in how easy it was to use then.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
So your next step is tap on Prepare My Order. I'm going to try this when we come over just to see how it works, because I've heard nothing but bad press over it, to be fair. You tap Press My Order, and then when you're at the restaurant, go over to one of the designated tables, or there will be a pickup window to receive your order. But apparently, Universal Orlando gift cards are not currently accepted for mobile food and drinks orders. Sounds fairly simple. Before we get into where you can do it, you guys have used it. Is it as efficient as it sounds like it should be?
Well, again, I have food allergies, which is why I'm part of this show. But so that has gotten easier now. They've added a button that you can hit that says food allergen, and then someone will come and talk to you about that. But they don't list any of the allergens on the actual menu. So it's not like I can look up what I would be able to eat if I modified it, like change the bun here or don't get the sauce on this one. It's really hard to look all of that stuff up, but I have done it for like a pumpkin juice or a pretzel or something.
Chris, you've done Nalpa complain about it before when you've used it.
Yeah. So in to be completely honest, right, we don't use it often. I'll try it again next time we're up just to see how it is. When we did use it the past few times, it sometimes would take longer than it was just to wait in the line. And honestly, and this is a pro tip that we've talked about on the show before. We just eat outside the windows of lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
So we'll intentionally, kind of space out our eatings. So we won't eat breakfast at breakfast time exactly. We'll eat a little later, and lunch the same thing. Like we'll wait till after the rush is over. So the lines aren't too bad for us. But yeah, when we have used that mobile ordering, it wasn't the best. But this has been, again, it's been a while. So they could have improved since then. So we'll have to give it a try next time we're out.
I mean, you think it should be, if it works well, it should be decent, because you can be in line for a ride and think, right, we'll put our food order in now, get off the ride, tap and then pick your food up, rather than it's not even about like not having to wait in the line, just be able to maximize the amount of time you're not fannying around once you get there.
Yeah.
But it does seem to be like Disney seem to have it down, like have it just down perfect, and Universal still haven't managed to figure it out from what we can gather. Anyway, so the places at Universal Studios Florida you can use mobile ordering are everything in Fast Food Boulevard, The Leaky Cauldron, Mel's Drive-In, Richter Burger Company, San Francisco Pastry Company, and the Awesome Today Cafe.
It's all right. Falling out with it now. Over in Islands Adventure, you can go to Blondie's, Cafe 4, Captain America Diner, Cinnabon, Circus McGurkus, Cafe Stupendous, Crescent Moon Bakery, Fire Eaters Grill, Burger Digs, Thunder Falls Terrace, and Pizza Predatoria.
And the only option in Volcano Bay is Kohala Reef Restaurant and Social Club.
Oh, I'm leaving that in.
And in City Walk, Bread Box, Handcrafted Sandwiches, Cinnabon, Universal City Walk, Hot Dog Hall of Fame, Red Oven Pizza Bakery, and Voodoo Donut.
And out of all of those, the one place that I hear that seems to work really well every time is the mobile order for Voodoo Donut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because it has its own separate pickup point.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, it's like across the street. It's a little
which is
pop-up
awesome.
stand.
That's great.
And then they just walk it over from the restaurant, and it'll tell you when it's ready and everything. I've done that the last couple times I've gone.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I've never done that one.
Once there's lines at Voodoo Donut, when we went in February last time we were over, we probably queued half an hour to get in.
Oh.
And it was, it's not fun. It's not a fun experience. So cutting that down is, because it's not really built for queues outside it either. We were kind of to the left and like down a little
Yeah,
alleyway. It was
alley
weird.
back there.
Yeah, it was really strange. Yeah. So, if people have used it and you've had decent or crappy experiences, let us know. I'd actually be interested to see what the general response is to. You're supposed to be hosting this.
Well, you took over, so.
To how well mobile ordering works, because it should be fairly straightforward. And if Universal can get it working, it's got to be better for them, because you've got less people putting pressure on the staff in the restaurants when you can just do it that way.
Yeah.
Well
that
put.
definitely would help out.
Yeah. It's not a bad selection either
No.
of places.
Yeah.
It seems quite a broad.
Yeah. That red
Range.
oven is nice, because if you're like leaving the parks,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
get it set up for when you're leaving.
Yep.
Scoop up your pizza.
Yeah, if you go and take it back to the hotel, if that's what you
Yeah.
want to do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or as you're walking back to the, just for on the way back to the hotel, think your pre-hotel pickup. Because I know where we're going also does pizza.
I actually think
Or
the
You can just eat it while you're waiting for your reservation at Big Fire.
yeah. I actually think the Fast Food Boulevard want to be a decent one if it works well as well, because that's become a bit of a nightmare now. It used to be set up really well, Fast Food Boulevard, but I can't remember how they changed it. I just know the last time we were there, because we were all there, and it just, the way they set it up was weird and different. I can't remember what it was that changed, but it didn't make sense.
I've just thought of something there. On City Walk, you could do a progressive dinner.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to give it another shot because, like I said, the only time I did it was from Monsters Cafe it was like December of 2020. So right after they kind of just got everything back up and running. And it was a pretty miserable experience overall. Like, I tried to order at the same time as my friend, and she got her food in like 5 minutes, and it took 25 minutes for my food to come out.
Yeah, that's not good.
And I'd ordered one thing and something that I tried to really, really hard to do my research ahead of time, had like called and talked to somebody about ingredients, and what I ordered wasn't what came with it. And then they were trying to find the chef again to see if it was okay and if they would have to remake the whole plate because the side was like touching everything else. And so it was just and we were really hungry and super, there was no outside seating. So we had to eat inside and weren't super comfortable at that point. And so it was just a pretty miserable experience. So I need to give it another shot, especially since it seems like they've gotten their act together a little bit with allergens. But
Did they post up the allergies or the specific kind of ingredients that would affect an allergy in the app?
No, some of it's listed. I mean, we can get into this later, but within the app, between, if you pull up a menu, it might say like vegan or vegetarian or gluten-free or gluten sensitive, and every menu is different as to what the different abbreviations mean. And also they've done, I do not understand technology enough to describe this well, but essentially what they've done is they've taken what are like links in the mobile food ordering app, because when you pull up the mobile order, you can actually see a picture of the meal you're about to order, but you don't see that if you just pull up the menu.
Okay.
So there's like a button that a choice that you can click when you're mobile ordering that says food allergy, and if you click that, it'll add it to like your receipt or whatever, and then so someone will come out and talk to you. So it's not efficient for me because I would still have to, I wouldn't just get my food when I get there.
Yeah,
I would get there, someone would have to come out and talk to me, then go make my food, and then I'd pick it up.
It just doesn't make sense to use it at all then at that point.
Right. But that same, so essentially they've just cut and pasted the text from the menu over there. So if you pull up the menu, not the mobile food order, there's a section that says, food allergens, click here or whatever, but it's not a link. So I was sitting there trying to tap on it to see what would happen. And it's just a bolded piece of text. It's not an actual link. So they've got kind of the main, gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan things on there, but it doesn't list any specific allergens.
It'd almost be like in their best interest to like front load all that information.
Oh, absolutely.
That would save time of people asking questions and and make it a lot more efficient. Yeah.
Well, there is ways to find out that information. We will get to it later. It is in the show notes. If you need very
Am I
specific.
jumping the gun here?
No,
Sorry.
but it's just, there is something Universal do have provision for that there, though. If ahead of time, if you need to find things out, you can, like for you specifically. But that's in later on.
Yep. And yeah, within the app, it's not even, like I said, it's not the same from even Universal Restaurant to Universal Restaurant, but then you add in the hotel restaurants like Amatista's it lists everything. It'll say this is egg-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. Like it's got all of that directly in the menu. But then you go to the next place and you have no idea what, like there's just no uniformity. And I get that when you have outside like third-party restaurants, but even from, fast food boulevard restaurant to fast food boulevard restaurant, the menus look different, the abbreviations are different. There's just no user-friendly capabilities kind of across the board there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah. It's quite a useful episode for people then, because it's not as simple, is it? It's like, it makes me appreciate the fact that I can just go and eat anything at this point and not have to have the hassle of that. Yeah. Cool.
All right, so here's the first of our Producers Club recommendations. The top 3 quick service locations at Islands of Adventure are Green Eggs and Ham Cafe, Thunder Falls Terrace, and the 3 Broomsticks.
I would go, for me, they're probably the 3 places.
Thunder Falls, where you went and got me something. That was nice food.
Yeah, Thunder Falls is decent. I'd like to actually go in there properly.
Yeah, don't go in there often.
No, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's kind of, it's not like it's tucked out of the way, but you don't see a lot of people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like that. They have some really good options that are pretty fresh in comparison to other things. Because like, I don't necessarily always want like a hamburger and French fries for lunch if I'm going to go do roller coasters and stuff. So they have some pretty good, just like different options. Like they've got some more like, Hispanic flavors and flares and things like that are just a little bit different than other places.
Yeah. For me, I think at Islands, it would be and I speak for Alexa as well, because she's the one that showed me this and she loves it, but the Fire Eaters Grill.
Yeah, it's somewhere I do want to go to.
That one is good. You get a good portion for what you're paying. Tastes fresh and doesn't even taste like, it sounds bad, like quick service or theme park food. It just tastes good. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, it's somewhere I definitely want to go to. I basically, for everyone wanting to know, I basically pulled the Producers Club on this and then pulled the top 3, the ones that got the most votes, to like these 3, just to give anyone who's kind of looking at places to eat at Islands of Adventure. These are like a good cross section of like people who visit the parks a lot, of their favourite ones.
I mean, these are 3 good options.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. To be fair,
can't top them.
It's kind of made me realise doing this episode that the food has improved at Universal quite a lot over the time of us visiting. Islands, though, not so much. The dining options, quick service or sit down at Islands, aren't great, honestly, in my opinion.
Circus McGurkus?
It's awful.
I do want to try, so Comic Strip Cafe has the whole new like Asian section of their menu that I do want to try some of that, because I think I don't even think of Comic Strip as an option in my brain because I do love 3 Broomsticks and Thunder Falls so much. But there's some stuff on there that having dairy allergies, Asian is typically the easiest like food group for me to eat from. And so I'm pretty sure I'd be able to eat quite a bit there. And I don't even think about it because I just associate it with like not good food.
Yeah, I think Islands it's still very typical theme park grab and go food.
Yeah.
Whereas the Studios is the one that's kind of had the effort put into it to elevate the overall offerings there.
Yeah, you'd probably be right on that.
Yeah.
So I'm just mentally wandering around.
Yeah, because there isn't really, like Marvel hasn't got anywhere really you go
Cafe
to.
4,
it's crap.
Which I didn't mind the pizza in there.
It's theme park.
Pizza's good, and their meatball subs are delicious.
They looked really good.
Yeah. Okay, so kind of moving on, we know, like with Kelly here, dietary requirements and allergies and stuff are massive things to deal with. And again, to reiterate what we just said there, just listening to Kelly's issues of dealing with just getting a quick service meal in the park is a nightmare that we don't have to deal with, and it makes me feel so thankful I don't have to deal with that. But I kind of wanted to go over a blog post that Universal posted recently, and that is a guide for healthy and allergy-friendly food at Universal Orlando Resort. Now, they said the blog isn't here to determine what is healthy, what healthy is, or to tell you what's healthy for your body, but rather serve as a suggestion and tips for alternative foods that fit within common eating restrictions. So this could be quite interesting to see for us who usually don't give a about this stuff, to whether we'd go, oh yeah, I'd eat that.
Excuse me?
Did Cinnabon make the list or no?
No.
No? Shocker.
So starting at City Walk, one of my favourite restaurants, and that is Big Fire, and that is the Brook Trout, which is freshly grilled brook trout paired with fire-roasted vegetables and fresh house salad. The brook trout is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin B12, and also high in protein, a great way to fuel your body with energy for the day. I've never had trout.
Very, very bony. That's why I don't bother getting it.
Kelly, is that
It's nice,
something
though.
you would be allowed to eat without killing you?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it would be great. I'm actually going to Big Fire for the first time. I'm taking my dad in July
awesome.
for his birthday, and that's
So
our
good.
like good dinner meal because he loves a good like steakhouse. So that's going to be our splurge meal for the trip.
If you can, the spinach and artichoke dip and the bread is amazing.
That's probably a lot of dairy.
I was gonna say,
If it looks
yeah.
creamy, I probably can't have it.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Over at Toothsome, the superfood salad. I mean, if you go into Toothsome getting a salad, you have some serious allergy issues. A salad of spinach, arugula, avocado, quinoa, asparagus, sun-dried tomatoes, red onion, pine nuts, feta cheese, you can't have that one, and topped with citrus vinaigrette. Amongst other benefits, these ingredients help control blood sugar spikes to keep you going throughout your day in the theme parks. And for a pro tip, Tracy's got a point, hold the feta and choose a different dressing to make your meal dairy-free. There you go.
That was the point.
Yeah,
you
there you
jumped
go.
the gun.
So you can have it, Kelly.
I'm kind of surprised I would have to swap out a citrus vinaigrette for something dairy-free, but you never know. That's in the story of my life, is you can never assume.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Oh yeah, different dressing. Yeah, the vegan Beyond Smokehouse burger at NBC. I love NBC. That's somewhere I want to go back to. This plant-based Beyond burger is topped with pulled smoked jackfruit. No one likes jackfruit, apparently.
No.
You heard that right. Jackfruit is a fruit, but it tastes and has the texture of pulled meat. Not according to Tracy, it doesn't.
doesn't. Oh, no.
How have you had it though, Tracy? What have you had it in?
Pizza.
Like what style?
I've had it at like pulled pork. I've had it on pizza. I've had it in a burger. Oh.
I mean, everything you're saying right now is an abomination.
Obviously, it's just me, but it's... Oh, no. Can't even think about it. My throat closes up.
You can top that off with vegan American cheese, barbecue sauce, caramelized onion and lettuce. And again, for pro tip, they replace the Kaiser roll with lettuce to ditch gluten and grains. I mean, that's if your allergies are that bad, I guess you have to, but don't replace the roll with lettuce. What the hell?
It's more of a common thing here. Than you think.
I mean, I've done that before, but at that point, I would just rather have nothing on it because like I would rather just like cut up and eat a burger
with a
fork than put it on lettuce, because if you think about it, like a bun is meant to soak up the juice from a like burger or something like that, and if it's got nowhere to go, guess what, it's going down both of your arms at the same time because the lettuce is not going to soak that up.
No, it isn't.
Is it mainly a dairy allergy for you?
Yeah, it's just dairy, but it's like I carry a medical bag with EpiPens and Benadryl and inhalers, and it's not a sensitivity; it's a full on I'm going to stop breathing kind of.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So this may be a stupid question, but like vegan cheese, can you eat that? I'm assuming there's no. Okay.
It's not my favorite. No, I would rather not.
Yeah,
okay.
But I would rather just have a hamburger with no cheese on it than a hamburger with vegan cheese on it. To be fair, like pizza is the only thing that I really will put it on because it just doesn't really work without that. But I kind of avoid it. Otherwise,
realize what sort of normal food things that you can't have because of that, like that everyone else takes for granted.
Yeah, I mean, I feel lucky that it's only that because I do have other friends that have multiple allergies, or it's a different kind of allergy where they have to avoid entire food groups and things like that. So I feel lucky that it is just that one, but it's it's a pretty big one when it comes to how much Americans love their dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you slap mac and cheese on everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving over to Universal Studios. Avocado toast from Today Cafe.
Let's see if she can read this statement without balking.
Everyone loves avocado toast.
Not Tracy.
There wasn't enough exclamation on that, Tracy. Let's try it again.
This dish is low in cholesterol and features a healthy fat, avocado, as its main ingredient.
Yeah, no.
It just tastes of soap.
It does. We've had this conversation
I am
before.
trying to force myself to eat more, though.
Guacamole.
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
That's different though, isn't it?
But even then, I can't have a lot of that, just a smear.
I know, I like guacamole.
Oh, I love guacamole.
I still want to do. We've been to Antojitos twice and never got the tableside guac.
It's really good there.
Yeah, we need to do that. And then there's the acai bowl. You can't go wrong with a morning acai bowl. Apparently not. Acai berries are nutrient superfoods full of antioxidants that boost your brain. I haven't actually had them.
I don't know what acai is.
It's a berry.
It's a
They're berries that are
Yeah.
superfoods full of antioxidants that boost your brain.
Shut up.
I was like, wow, and then I realized what
Yeah, he's just reread it
reading
out.
that. Yep, got it.
They're kind of, they took over from, was it goji berries? They
I
were
don't
the,
know what they
they were the
are
last
either.
popular berry, weren't they? There is a pro tip. Hold the granola for a gluten, nut and grain-free variation.
Okay.
So it's fruit salad.
Just a fruit bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, normally, like an acai bowl would come on some sort of like oatmeal, like some sort of grain as the base of it. But I
Yeah.
guess, yeah, maybe not this one.
I've seen it on a micro tapioca as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up on the app right now to see.
Which I love tapioca and all of that stuff. Oh, now what I can actually comment on. The I Heart Vegan sandwich from Today Cafe. Roasted portobello mushrooms, sun-dried tomato pesto, peppers, zucchini, carrots, and yes, vegan jalapeno cheese, all leguminous pressed in between cranberry artisan bread.
I mean, the bread sounds amazing.
And it is amazing. It is one of my favourites. So
Kelly, have you had that?
I was looking up the acai bowl. I wasn't paying attention. Where are we? The I Heart Vegan
Yes.
sandwich? No, there are other things I would prefer from there. So
Yeah, me
it's-
too.
it's really
Or
tasty.
from that park. Yes.
Anything with meat in it.
Yeah.
This is really tasty.
Yeah, I remember it was
Okay.
last time. you
Yeah,
had it, wasn't
and I would have this over and over.
it? Okay.
All right, I'll add it to my
Do
to
recommend
taste. I'm always trying to add things to my list, but there's just other places that I would prefer to get
Yeah.
food from.
I agree.
Fair.
Yes.
All right. Over at Finnegan's, we have the pistachio crusted salmon salad. The pistachio crusted salmon salad is packed with roasted root vegetables and dill. Not to mention that both salmon and pistachios are powerful ingredients. Pistachios are not only heart healthy, but also high in unsaturated fatty acids and fiber, which help maintain blood sugar, blood pressure, and cholesterol. Salmon is one of the best sources of omega-3 fatty acids while also being rich in vitamin B12.
Well,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes.
I like salmon, actually.
I like pistachios as well.
I'm not quite sure how that would work.
I would
but
like to know what else is in it though, because salmon. I mean, it says roasted root vegetables, but which ones?
root ones. Moving on to Lombard's Seafood and Grill, which is Universal Studios Florida's
Seafood
signature
Grill.
restaurant. What did I say?
Seafood and grill.
Seafood and Grill. Check out the Wharf Burger or the grilled chicken sandwich. Both are served on gluten-free challah buns. Pro tip for grain-free and dairy-free friends. Kelly, I'm talking to you. Don't be afraid to take it further and ask to have the sandwich served on lettuce with no cheese. What is the point? Like, it...
Let us just have it the way we want it.
I just don't
nobody.
understand
Thanks.
why you would... Like, if you can't eat the bun, I get that. But just, like Kelly said, just give me the chicken. Like, just don't wrap it in lettuce. What's the point?
We have the Dole Whip from Schwab's Pharmacy. In the Florida heat, we all deserve a frozen treat. Rhyming. The Dole Whip pineapple sorbet is dairy-free. That rhyme is terrible.
I didn't know that Dole Whip was dairy-free.
Yep.
It's sorbet.
I love Dole Whip.
Sorbet is basically just
Kelly, have you
Ice
had
juice.
this one from Schwab's?
Not from Schwab's. I've had Dole Whip from other
I just want to
places,
know if it's the same as the one from Magic Kingdom.
So Dole Whip is not technically a Disney only thing. Like we have it here at one of our frozen yogurt places. It's associated with Disney, but it's trademarked separately.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's actually the same Dole Whip or not, but it's different. Or it's not just a Disney thing.
Yeah.
Like you can get it at the plantation. It used to be that you could only get it at Disney World, Disneyland, and the Dole Plantation in Hawaii, but now they have it other places too.
Okay. Heading over to Islands, we have rotisserie smoked chicken salad at the Three Broomsticks, which is shredded rotisserie chicken on top of a bed of lettuce with a host of different veggies, which sounds really good. Pro tip, if you have a corn allergy or eat a grain-free diet, opt for extra potatoes or a fruit cup on the side.
Okay. Actually, doesn't sound bad as far as salads go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
At Mythos, all the soups and salads are gluten-free.
It's good to know.
So there you go.
Yeah, because gluten's such a nightmare. I used to work with a girl who was gluten-free, and she had, if she had toast, she had to have these little toaster pockets to put in the toaster because it couldn't, come into contact with, and it's just what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of my best friends is gluten-free.
Yeah. I'm very, very mildly gluten intolerant. I can't have much white bread at all, can I?
Yeah, you're all right with brown bread and stuff.
But even then, I still have to limit how much I have. And that's a pain in the arse itself. So to have a full-on gluten allergy must be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amphorae shrub vinegar tonic. Have you seen those vinegar drinks all around health food stores?
I have.
Yeah. Well, check out the Amphorae shrub. It is a fresh mix of various berries, mints, and lime zest extracted into white wine vinegar.
Which sounds
Pro tip.
disgusting.
It's difficult. Pro tip, vinegar is a wonderful health tonic as it aids digestion. No matter what you order as your meal, it's never a bad idea to help the body digest before hitting the rides.
That's a strange one.
So we're just drinking white wine vinegar flavored?
Wow.
That's rough.
I'd just like to say that'll be me with my heartburn for the rest of the day.
It's weird. It's a weird drinking vinegar as a drink.
Well, it cleans drains out,
in
so...
the park.
Yeah, not for me.
Interesting one, no.
Strange.
But if you like vinegar, here you go.
This one would be for me, though. Confisco Grill Tandoori Chicken Lettuce Wraps. Grilled tandoori chicken, lettuce, pickled cucumber, carrots, radicchio, soba noodles, crushed peanuts served with ponzu, and chili dipping sauces. The pickled vegetables are high in probiotics and can aid in digestion. Pro tip, hold the soba noodles and make this a gluten-free, grain-free dish. I love everything I've ever had at Confisco's, so I would eat this in a heartbeat.
Yes, this looks amazing.
Yeah, I would have that.
Weirdly, I could eat pickled
cucumbers. I was just going to say, yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds really good.
So good. I love soba noodles. I haven't done them for you yet, have I?
Confisco is somewhere I'm desperate to go back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that in July, too. I've only had good experiences there between, the food and the service and how allergy friendly they were. The chef came out and I was like, what would be the easiest to make dairy free? And he essentially said, pick what you want and I'll make it.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's cool.
I'll make it work.
Wow.
Which is not a typical response. But they do have a lot of really fresh options there. And so it was a little bit easier, I think, to modify what was on the menu.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Eaters Grill, somewhere else I'm desperate to go to as well, and we've already talked about. They've got falafel.
Yes, I'm in.
The main ingredient of falafel, if you do not know, is chickpeas. And that brings vitamins, minerals, and fiber to the body while also improving digestion. Their high protein count makes them a perfect option for vegans and vegetarians. I like falafel.
Love falafel.
Moving on to Thunder Falls Terrace. They do a gluten-free rice bowl, which is, you've got a choice of mojo chicken or jackfruit with black beans, cilantro rice, cotija cheese served with fried plantains and salsa. And she's like, yes, get rid of the jackfruit, give me the rest of it.
I will even put up with cilantro in the rice.
It kind of sounds like So when we came over in 2020, we went to SeaWorld and we met up with Tyler Bowman and Jessica, and they took us to a place out near Infinity Falls at SeaWorld, and they did rice bowls over there, and they were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They also did their most amazing plantain.
That actually sounds really good.
I so miss good Cuban food. There's no good Cuban food in the Midwest, you guys. And that's like all I want to eat when I go home.
We just don't have it here, full stop.
Yeah.
But by the way, Lee, it's mojo,
I was going to say, is it mojo?
not
I
mojo.
was waiting on that one.
Get your mojo back.
Yeah,
but
Mojo's different.
I'm going to say
Mojo's
Mojo
different.
chicken. I don't care because I'm English.
Actually, you know what? Order the mojo next time you go.
Do with some. Yes. We also have the island chicken salad. Dairy-free folks, look no further.
Kelly.
As you escape to Volcano Bay, this dish has your name all over it. Diced chicken, apples, grapes, and almonds tossed in a creamy coconut dressing.
Sounds all right. How can it be dairy-free and it's creamy? I don't understand.
Coconut.
Well, because coconut is creamy.
Is it?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Not
Creamy.
the ones I've had.
Quinoa edamame burger. Vegetarians will love this. And obviously you're not a vegetarian if you don't, because that was quite the statement.
It was, wasn't it? Meat eaters will hate this.
Topped with roasted shiitake mushrooms, lettuce, tomato, and sriracha mayo with fries.
Sounds good.
Pro tip, gluten-free bun available upon request. Hold the sriracha mayo to make it vegan.
This is what I mean. So they've got gluten-free buns around, but yet certain places are like, oh, if you don't want the bun, here's some lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
here
mean,
you go.
that just seems like universal food in a nutshell of like you go to this place and they're like, we don't have gluten-free buns, and you walk 12 steps further and
Yeah,
they're like,
it's
do you want it on a
weird.
gluten-free bun? Like that's
It's so strange.
yeah.
I'll take the sriracha mayo with fries. That's about
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. We have the vegan chicken, and avocado sandwich platter. Plant-based Gardein chicken and follow your heart American cheese served with fries.
What the hell is
American
Follow
cheese?
Your Heart
It's a
American
brand.
cheese?
Obviously.
Another
Halfway
brand.
through, I thought I was just having a stroke or something.
Yeah, to be honest, when I wrote this out, I was like, what the hell's that?
Yep.
Yeah. So follow your heart American cheese served with fries.
Okay.
So is follow your heart American? Is that like
So it's
non-dairy?
a vegan cheese. So they have like
Ugh.
American cheese, Swiss cheese, cheddar.
is this one more tolerable, or you don't like this one either? Okay. So
You have to ask someone who's better at eating vegan foods than me, because
Gotcha.
I'm not good at that.
All right. And over at the Feasting Frog, you have the poke bowl. Keep it fresh and light with this bowl of raw ahi tuna, soy honey vinaigrette, pineapple salsa, and plantain chips.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm drooling.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, a pro tip, tuna is an excellent source of lean protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and multiple vitamins and minerals.
Yeah.
I love raw tuna.
Yeah, I'd try. I've never had it, but it sounds all right.
It's so good.
Yeah. Meh. Tacos. Have your choice of grilled carne asada or chicken tacos. Vitamin-rich plantain chips are served on the side. Yes and yes. Now, a pro tip, ask to have your tacos on lettuce for a grain-free, gluten-free taco bowl. Dairy-free folks should also ask to hold the cheese, but feel free to double up on the salsa or fresh-made guac.
Oh, that's good to know. So you're not just losing out.
Guac and plantain chips are so good.
I don't know that I've ever asked for double guac and not been charged extra though. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I could say take off the cheese and add extra guac.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
if they
that
say
that-
anything, I
Next
was
time
on
they
the
try to charge you.
unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, and they told me
Yeah.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got a question here. Did somebody go a bit wild in the Universal greenhouses and just grow far too much lettuce?
They've got a lot of
They are
lettuce to give
suggesting
away, haven't
lettuce
they?
a lot.
Yeah.
They're really pushing this lettuce agenda.
Maybe.
Yeah. Before we continue, we just wanted to jump in with the Producers Club recommendations for Volcano Bay, which are Waka Wawa Eats, Kohola Reef, and The Feasting Frog.
Chris, you're our resident Volcano Bay expert.
Kohala. Yeah.
The Feasting Frog's the taco place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get to eat
No, we
there.
didn't get to eat there.
Really want to go and eat there. Don't care about swimming, just want to eat.
so I can't possibly comment.
Yeah, we had the tacos there once. It was good. We liked them.
They dumbed the menu down pretty quickly because when it
it's
first came out,
amazing.
that was one of the biggest things for Volcano Bay, wasn't it? That how much of the food looked
Something like
awesome.
65 different
Yeah.
menu items or
And
something.
then
It
they
was
got
supposed to be
rid
a
of-
nightmare for them,
And then they got like rid of half of it within like a month.
which we
Well, I mean, we
predicted.
talked about it. It's like they threw everything and just saw what stuck on the wall.
Yeah.
See, I want
Yep.
one of those the big long pizzas. Is the
It's like
long
those-
board pizzas?
those are
They
so
look
good,
yeah,
man.
that
amazing.
and the twisty ice cream I want as well. Yeah, it's a shame they don't do. There isn't a ticket option for Volcano Bay, like a non-ride option.
An eating
So
option.
you can't go in the water, but you can wander around and grab some food and stuff, and just kind of, or like an after 4 ticket or something for those people that aren't water park people but still want to experience it without buying a full price ticket. Because I'm sure people would.
It's weird too, because unless they discontinued, but we used to go to Typhoon and mainly Typhoon, but Blizzard Beach, and they had after a certain time tickets at a certain point. I don't know if they dropped that, but yeah, that would be cool just to at least people like that don't want to do any water parks but want to take in the actual park because it is a gorgeous park.
Exactly.
Me,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would.
I like to watch water parks. That sounds really bad. I'm not a water.
Well, we kind
person.
of got it, didn't we? When Michelle took us over, we got we were in there for maybe an hour just to wander around
Yeah.
and kind of get an overview of it. And yeah,
We should have asked if we could have had some time to grab something to eat.
well, we could have done. I just think I wasn't hungry.
Oh, you
and-
weren't hungry the whole bloody holiday.
No,
Bugger the rest
Why
of
you always
us.
ruining things, man.
I don't do it on
Disgusting.
purpose.
Does. I've seen his
I
diary.
like
It's all
food.
planned.
Trust me, I do nothing but eat over here. As soon as I set foot on American soil, that's it. Appetite gone.
Finishing with the hotels, over at the Hard Rock Hotel's kitchen, the stir-fried cauliflower rice. This dish is grain-free, gluten-free, and plant-based. The cauliflower rice is topped with edamame, peppers, onions, carrots, jalapeno, soy sauce, and sesame oil. Pro tip, this menu item is low in cholesterol, and it contains a lot of fiber to keep you full longer. Note, the Hard Rock Hotel restaurants, the kitchen, and the beach club have a gluten-free menu available upon request.
That's good to know.
I have
Yeah.
had cauliflower rice. It is grain-free. It is gluten-free. It is pleasure-free.
And taste-free
It's
also?
taste-free.
That's what I was expecting her to say.
Everything else, yes.
That's why everything else
But-
is on there to give it flavour.
Sesame oils.
I've tried so hard to
Good.
make myself like cauliflower rice, and it is
No.
just not.
Nobody likes it. Please tell me there isn't a cauliflower pizza on here. 'Cause they
I don't
really are
know.
abominations.
So
I've had cauliflower mash.
right, that sounds disgusting.
that sounds like what my nana used to make when she
It
forgot
was
about
better
the
than
cauliflower, in the
cauliflower
pan.
rice. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
well, there's not much that's worse.
Doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say much.
So moving over to Michelle's hotel, the Portofino Bay, over at Trattoria del... Look, I'm getting it in there while I can because with us staying there, I won't be able to do it for much longer.
True.
Trattoria del Porto, there is a vegan breakfast casserole. So it's grilled and roasted zucchini, yellow squash, portobello, asparagus, red pepper, white bean, and tofu casserole served on cast iron. I mean, it sounds rank.
How do you feel about this one, Lee?
People are going to listen to this podcast like, oh, good. And other alternatives. This is disgusting. Ooh, gross.
Look, I'm not vegetarian. I go to theme parks to eat. things
No,
that
you don't. You just
eating
admitted
healthy
you
here.
eat
Well,
nothing.
I try to. I want to. Anyway.
I would probably try that. I feel like there's enough things that have good, like
Mhm.
like roasted zucchini and squash, and like it feels like there's enough big flavors in there that it would bump up the flavor of the like white bean and tofu base of it.
Yeah.
I would try that for sure, especially with breakfast options sometimes being really limited
Yeah.
for me.
The thing I find with vegetarian stuff is a lot of the stuff, ingredients in them, is stuff that has texture that people with texture issues don't like.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, but
like
with
tofu
vegan-
and mushrooms.
Tofu's a weird one.
What are you going to say, Chris?
I just feel like vegan eaters, even vegetarian eaters, just kind of just have to get past that, right? If not, you're just
yeah,
gonna die.
otherwise you're not going to eat anything.
Yeah,
It's
you're
sad
just
though,
gonna
isn't it?
die.
Yeah.
There's some textures you cannot move past.
No.
Yeah.
So the grilled chicken wings with tangy and sweet lemon turmeric sauce. Who knew a gluten-free, nutrient-dense preparation of wings even existed?
Not me.
Well, turmeric is a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant with properties known to reduce inflammation in the body and make the skin glow.
Only if you're rolling it, because it's golden.
I'm nicknaming this Glow Up Wings.
You're not, they are.
No, they are. I'm not. Yeah. Sounds quite nice, actually.
Yeah. I would get some glow up wings.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we are moving on to Low Sapphire Falls, where you can get a nut-free and gluten-free conch chowder, tender vegetables, potato, and a rich tomato sauce, all with no nuts or gluten.
What's Oh, it's like a fishy
It's
thing,
a
isn't
big
it?
It's
shellfish.
a
Big,
yeah.
chewy,
Okay.
shellfish.
Those are very rare, the shellfishes.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised nowadays.
I was gonna say there's a lot of selfish people
Yeah.
in Florida.
It's not something I've had, but apparently it's something I'm going to be eating.
Okay.
So,
I don't eat seafood, but if you do eat seafood, conch chowder is a pretty tasty thing, as so they say.
yeah. Sounds good, mind. Sounds good.
The Beyond Burger. Amatista's Beyond Burger is not one to miss. This plant-based burger comes with a dairy-free cashew aioli, avocado, and vegan cheese, all on a vegan bun. Look at that.
Made with fresh
Now-
vegans.
Wait for it.
Here's a pro tip. If you got to listen to this one. This one's a new one. Order on a bed of lettuce and skip the bun for less carbs or to accommodate gluten-free and grain-free eating.
Just
Wouldn't have
there's a
thought of that.
gluten-free bun. You do gluten-free buns. You've already said it. I don't get it.
I mean, if you're grain free, then that would be a way to
Yeah.
eat a burger like you're eating a burger and not have to like sit there with a knife and fork
Yeah.
and cut it up. I mean, not that I would like walk around with a burger in the parks or anything, but it makes it far less portable when you have to use a knife and a fork
Yes.
to do that.
I mean,
But still,
it could be one of those things. Like, this is an easy option to do for Universal because they're going to have lettuce everywhere,
And
as
it costs
opposed to having
nothing as
to
well.
buy vegan buns
True.
that one out of every 30 people order, and then the buns go bad, then they lose money, and
Yeah.
blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah. So I see why they would do this.
Mm.
Yeah.
At Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn and Suites at Pier 8 Market, there is a gluten-free muffin.
Whoa. One.
Just one. There's only one.
You have to fight for it in the
Yeah.
morning.
First come, first
you
served.
can have it before.
Yeah. And there is a TB. What an outbreak.
That's what it's called.
The turkey burger. Stop by Pier 8 Market for a turkey burger topped with cranberry mayo, Swiss cheese, and apple slaw, all on a toasted bun.
Yes,
there is only one, and that
please.
is mine.
That sounds really
That
good.
sounds really good.
Yeah, Pier 8. We're staying at Dockside this year, so I definitely want to try
Yeah.
Pier 8 Market out.
Pro tip for this one, the turkey burger is a lean protein option compared to a hamburger, is low cholesterol and saturated fat. Ask for no bun and twice the apple slaw for a grain-free and gluten-free delight.
A delight.
Yeah.
No, I want the bun. That's what a burger is. No, that sounds really good.
No, it
I
does
would
sound
I would
good.
try that.
Sounds fresh.
Like sometimes a beef burger can be a bit heavy, whereas like a chicken or a turkey burger, it just like freshens up a little bit. Just I don't know, it feels
I
more
don't
like summer.
I don't like beef burgers.
I
Well,
don't
it
know.
also just it's a much leaner meat, so yeah, you don't get that heavy,
Yeah.
draggy feeling
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
You
way
know,
less greasy.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you just
Definitely.
feel less gross afterwards.
Mm-hmm. All right, at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites, Beach Break Cafe, you can find a plant-based banh mi burger. And this is a vegetarian patty topped with house pickled cucumbers and carrots, cabbage, and cilantro with a sriracha spread on a toasted bun.
Yes, yes, yes. I do like me a banh mi.
What is the banh mi bit?
It's
The pickled cucumbers and carrots,
yes,
right?
it's the pickles.
Okay.
Our uni does one.
I wouldn't
It's
choose
so
that.
good. Oh, you
So-
should try it. It's good.
You should get one this trip, Tracy.
Yeah.
I will actually. This yeah.
Sriracha too is a big flavor in banh
I
mi.
love sriracha.
Mhm.
So as the resident sort of allergy person.
Allergy person.
Any
Allergy sufferer?
Any options there that
So
you
eloquent.
didn't know about before, Kelly, that you're like, oh, I'd kind of try that, or not?
Definitely, I would say the hotels typically have a lot more options. Like the same kind of thing happened when I went to Bayliner, Cabana Bay for the first time. I asked one of the chefs, I was like, what would be my best option? And especially in the shockingly in the international section, he was like, tell me what you want. Almost all of this I could modify. Like I had the like churrasco with the like tostones and stuff. And oh my gosh, it was so good and so fresh. So there's definitely I kind of default to vegan meals if I feel like I can't safely choose other options. As much as we kind of tease and ribbit some of this, it is way, way, way better than it used to be, for sure. Just the difference in going to Universal now and going to Universal when I was little, which is why we did not go when I was little in comparison to Disney. So a lot of these options are good, but they also are able to pretty easily modify some of the other options that they have, particularly at the hotels, that I would choose first over these. But just the fact that there would be something as flavorful as a plant-based banh mi burger over just like a plain, like here's a Beyond Burger patty, that, because sometimes it's like if I can't eat the bun, then I'm not just going to eat a Beyond Burger patty for my meal kind of thing.
It's weird if somebody with a dairy allergy, the amount of things that you'll miss out on at the parks. Like just something as simple as going into Florian Fortescue's. I'm assuming you can't
they
have
have
any
no
of them.
options there.
No. And that's for me, that's a big part of going to Diagon Alley. And it's, do they have any dairy-free ice cream options at all?
So
do you know?
sorbet or anything?
Other than the Dole Whip at Schwab's.
Like I think the TCBY in, is that still there in City Walk?
What is
TCBY?
Yeah. Is there a frozen yogurt place there?
Menchie's?
Oh, Menchie's. Yeah. Menchie's typically has one or two. Either like a soy milk based ice cream or a sorbet sort of thing. But I'm more of a savory person to begin with than a sweet person, which is why I was so ticked when they took the chicken crepe off the crepe menu, because that's a meal for me. Like I'm not going to go get that new vegan sweet crepe as my like lunch, because that's not going to be satisfying or filling or make me feel good if that's what I'm going to eat for lunch. But something like a savory vegan option is great for a meal and not just a snack.
Because it's obviously like you won't be able to get the tater tots over green eggs and ham either, will you?
They have a vegan option now, but again, that gets down to like it's vegan sausage and pepperoni and cheese, all of which I don't necessarily love.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I were to like ask, that would be a major cross-contamination issue for me there, I think. Would be the main thing. Like one thing I do appreciate about the crepe stand in I'm actually thinking this through now. So the cold crepes, they make the crepes ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a whole separate station for that hot vegan crepe that they used to sell. And so I wonder if that's a like production time cut down, that they got rid of the hot like savory vegan crepe because it was a whole separate station.
Yeah, now they can just cook them all on the same one.
Yeah. Huh.
We'll never know, will we?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, look.
All right. It's time for the Producers Club next recommendations, this time for sit-down meals at Islands of Adventure. And to be fair, there's only two, but both worth a visit, and they are Confisco Grill and Mythos. And I agree that both of those are worth a visit. I think Confisco has actually edged out Mythos for me based on the last couple trips I've been on.
Yeah, see, we haven't been to Mythos since 2013. And Confisco, I'm desperate to get back to, because we've only done, like I said, many times before, we've only done the breakfast there. Chris, have you?
That was many years ago.
I've never heard you talk about Mythos or Confisco.
Yeah, we've been to Mythos once, and we enjoyed it.
How long ago?
We always want to go back, but how long ago? Probably, I don't know, 3 years.
Okay.
Maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, it's one of those places that we do enjoy going in there. Honestly, the pricing for what you're getting, I think, is very fair.
Yeah.
And obviously you're there for the scenery as well. So
yeah, probably more so.
the food isn't mind blowing, right? No. But It's definitely worth a visit if you've never been. Just for us, we're always kind of running around too, so it's going to take a portion of your day.
Yeah.
It's a sit down restaurant. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Confisco I definitely want to try. I think I've heard glowing,
Yeah.
especially since they moved since they sort of made the Navigators Club into pass holder lounge as well. It just seems to be tons of people are going there now. So I definitely want to try that this year for sure. Carrying on with the Producers Club recommendations for quick service at Universal Studios Florida, and they have down, I don't think I'm going to disagree, and I don't think anyone here is going to disagree with these either, the Today Cafe. Gillian Dunn might, because she doesn't know what she's talking about. Fast Food Boulevard and Bumblebee Man's Taco Truck. Yeah. What else are we looking at? The Leaky Cauldron, is that classed as... I think it's down on the website. It's quick service, but
it's slow quick service. Somebody's not coming to your table and taking an order.
No, but they bring your food to you.
Fast casual.
Yeah, I think the only reason they bring the food to your table is like a crowd control issue.
So
If everybody was waiting at the end of that line to pick up their food, I think that would be a nightmare for how busy it gets in there.
To be fair, Louis got a lot of votes, but not enough to push it into the top 3.
Somewhere else we haven't eaten.
I love the pizza at Louis.
Yeah, I've never been, but I heard really good things. Okay. Monsters Cafe, I think, probably would have been on here maybe if it was open. Again, quick service places. I'm trying to think. There's not... Like Fast Food Boulevard for me. Like I love the Today Cafe if I want a sandwich there, and then it's Fast Food Boulevard. And the amount of options that you've got in Fast Food Boulevard, it doesn't matter what you're in the mood for. It's there.
Chicken thumbs?
Yeah.
Tick.
Like the chicken and waffle sandwich is amazing. The Krusty Burger is amazing. The Rib Witch is amazing.
I never had that Krusty Burger until I was with you guys.
Oh, it's so good.
And it's so good.
It really is so good.
Yeah. I don't even make it that far because I never get past the taco trucks.
Oh, the taco truck's so good.
Because they're like your standard actual street tacos. Like there's not the like cheese and sour cream and all that jazz that I have to figure out. It's like the meat and the cilantro and the white onion. Like that is such a standard street taco. Like I don't even have to ask to like modify or things like that.
I've only ever had them once. It's me and Hunter went there.
I've had them twice now.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes. Next up, something that post-pandemic has become very important, and that's making reservations at City Walk restaurants that you want to eat at.
Massively, by the way, because it seems like I've heard people just can't get in places unless, it's crazy because I think it's become, because they laid a lot of the staff off, that the restaurants they've got that real push for staff again now that they're just completely understaffed and the busy times. It's just mental.
I mean, that's kind of the service industry in general, but it's that they put capacity back to full capacity and everybody's going now without full staffing. And so it's just really challenging.
Yeah. So unlike Disney, there isn't a central system to do this on. You can't even make dining reservations on the official app. So the 4 options you have to make reservations are: 1, ring them, but each restaurant has their own number, so it's not like you can ring a central line, as we said, to book a restaurant.
Yeah, because I was looking at it on the app, and you're like, oh, twosome, they've got a number. And then you go Big Fire, oh, it's a different number.
Yeah, when you ring them from the UK, that gets expensive.
I don't think you generally need to ring that far out. It's like, I know Sam, who's come back today.
He arrived home today.
Like he was booking stuff the day before, but you definitely need to book stuff at least a day before.
We would recommend that anyway if it's somewhere that you really, really want to eat at anywhere. Yeah.
If you are spending time at the resort, go into the restaurant of choice ahead of time and make a reservation.
I mean, it's even potentially worth if it's open and you're heading to the parks in the morning and you've like left it till the last minute, just call them in on your way past. You never know.
Yep.
Or you can head to the Universal Orlando website and find the dining reservations page and make them from there, which I'll note even, I just made those reservations for the trip I'm taking at the end of July. And I made reservations for Big Fire, Confisco, and Cowfish. And it was 3 separate reservation websites that it took me to. Some of them, like 2 of them, looked very, very similar. But it was like I had to go into each individual restaurant from the website, not
you
the
go
app.
to I think you go to universalorlando.com/something/reservations, and they're kind of all there, and then you click book now. But you can book something like 4 or 5 months in advance.
Okay.
Yeah, truthfully, it's easier. I found it easier to just look up the restaurant on like Google Maps or Apple Maps, and then the link to the website is right there, rather than trying to go through all of that.
Doesn't it
that
use
Next Table? It's Next Table, isn't it?
Next, okay.
I think
one of them was Next Table. One of them was called like Zomato Book or something like that.
This is it's such a mess. Like you say, if you want to book a restaurant at Disney, you just go the page.
Yeah.
Whereas Universal's a bit of a mess. It's not easy to do. And finally, I checked this one with Seth. If you are staying at one of the on-site hotels, your concierge can make your reservations, but they can only do it at the ones that are owned by Universal.
Yeah. Okay. The restaurants that accept reservations at City Walk are Big Fire, Antojitos, Bob Marley, Cowfish, NBC, Pat O'Brien's, Toothsome, Vivo, Margaritaville, and Hard Rock Cafe.
So pretty much all the big ones.
Yeah.
You can also make reservations at Lombard's and Finnegan's at Universal Studios Florida.
And Mythos and Confisco Grill at Island of Adventure. Over at the hotels, you can make reservations at Mama Della's, Trattoria del Porto, and Biche at Portofino.
The Kitchen and the Palm at the Hard Rock will take reservations, as well as Islands Dining and Jake's at the Royal Pacific.
Recommend Islands Dining for breakfast. Just want to say. And finally, Amatista Cookhouse and Strongwater at Sapphire Falls.
Yes to both.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The Producers Club recommendations for sit-downs at Universal Studios Florida up next, and there are only 2, Lombard's and Finnegan's.
So, Lee, is that like Lombard's is number 1 and Finnegan's is number 2? Is that how that worked out?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hope not.
They're just there.
Okay.
This is where Tracy and I hold our hands up and go, we've eaten neither of these.
No.
Still mind-blowing that you guys,
I know.
that one time for Horror Nights, that just...
Yeah, and none of us were hungry, so we just ended up getting a drink and leaving.
Get thrown out.
Yeah, we did get thrown out. Yeah, I think it kind of makes you realise at this point that if you're wanting a sort of decent sit-down meal at lunchtime, just go out into City Walk, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, we had, kind of going back to what I said earlier, the very first time my family visited Universal, and at that point we were used to like the Disney level of service when it came to food allergies, because they've been way, way, way ahead of the game when it comes to that, of just like how safe and easy it was there. That when we took our first trip to Universal, we tried Islands wasn't open yet. I was probably like 6 or 7 maybe when we went, and the only thing I could eat the entire day was French fries and a pretzel. Like we had reservations at Lombard's, and we had called ahead of time to like confirm that they would be able to deal with my allergies. And when we got there, they said that they weren't equipped for that and that they couldn't serve me, essentially. So truthfully, haven't been back, first of all, just because there are other options that I enjoy more, but also, you know, I would give it another chance if there weren't other things there, but that goes to show how far they've come in the last couple decades.
That's not to say that they can't improve more. I think they kind of, around sort of 2012, 2013, they really made a concerted effort to change the food up, like with Fast Food Boulevard opening, and then it hasn't really moved in the parks as much, hasn't really moved on since then.
Yeah. All right. And then the City Walk quick service Producers Club recommendations next would be Voodoo Donut, Red Oven, and Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
We have not eaten at Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
Not
it's somewhere
yet.
I am desperate to go to because I love a good hot dog. Red Oven is awesome.
Yes, we like that.
I think as far as a quick service option on City Walk, you can't go wrong. If you like pizza, Red Oven, it's cheap, they're big, and it's really good.
And you can watch it being made, which is entertaining.
Yeah.
Yep. Good stuff.
The quick service options in City Walk are really good, actually. Like, I still want to try Bread Box as well. Tracy's just like, I just want Panda Express.
Yes. All the Panda Express. And Bend the Bow.
Yes. Yeah, there's some really good options, actually.
Yeah. I'm going to roll home.
Yeah. So moving on with tips. This one actually fell across my Instagram on Friday, and it's quite an interesting tip. So anyone that is going to Universal Orlando with kids, if you're interested in getting quick service meals, you will not find a kids meal on the menu, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you go on the website and look on the menus for any of the quick service places, they don't show a kids meal. So I got in touch with Seth to find out what was going on, and every quick service restaurant has a kids meal on the menu. They just don't put it on the menu. You have to physically ask them what it is, which I find really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So if you are going with a 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old, don't freak out when you walk up to a quick service place and like, oh my god, there's no kids meals. Just ask. Sam was supposed to be doing it for me and getting in touch with, but
It was flying home.
No, that was 2 days ago. But yeah, it's such a strange one.
I mean, I wonder how many people have walked up, looked at the menu, and gone, "There's nothing the kid could eat," and then moved on.
Yeah. Because I'd say if it's not on the menu, then you obviously don't do it.
Yeah.
And then, as a kid, you're not going to go, well, the kid's not going to eat an adult meal, and I'm not buying them an adult meal, so yeah, we'll just go and find somewhere else.
Yep.
It's a strange one. So I thought it was funny that I was planning this episode, and then that just, like, Ash messaged me and was like, my sister's just come back and said they couldn't find any kids meals for their 5-year-old. Tell me this isn't true. And I was like, that seems weird.
Very.
Yeah. But yeah, so you just have to ask. But that's a little bit of stress you don't need on your vacation.
Exactly.
It should just be there. A big issue many people have is gluten intolerance, and Universal posted a blog post talking about their gluten-free options, and they've said that cross-contact is very important to us, and we pride ourselves on being able to ensure a safe meal for our guests. We change our utensils, wash our hands, and put in a new pair of gloves, which you should be doing anyway. Additionally, we will provide a barrier from other meals when delivering the food. This could be in the form of a manager bringing the food in a separate tray or safely covering the dish during delivery. So that's good to know. A bit reassuring.
Yeah, like we kind of talked about it earlier, didn't we? About the whole cross-contamination thing with Central Park crepes and stuff. It's it's something that I think a lot of people will potentially worry about if you have that bad an allergy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have experienced this of like my food coming separately or having a lid, like a plastic lid over it when it comes. Because I mean, if you think about it, like if you put if you put 4 of your family's meals on a tray and you have a cheeseburger and it touches what is now a dairy-free hamburger, like if it's now melting the cheese onto my French fries, then that's a problem. So I do appreciate that they do.
That's good, yeah.
They regularly audit our allergy information and food service environments to ensure that they are providing a safe experience for the guest. This includes doing spot checks of our warehouse, restaurant venues, and production kitchens to verify appropriate production methods. If you need up-to-date information and personalized responses, please email food.allergy@universalorlando.com.
There you go. I think that's brilliant. That's an email that anyone that has any sort of food allergies should have like bookmarked in their email and planning a trip. Yeah, I think that's good that they have an email set up for that. Kelly, have you ever used that?
Yeah, I have actually, and I got a response pretty much. It might have been like the next day or something like that, and it was someone who was it was again during that December 2020 COVID trip, and he was like, I'll tell you what I know, but we haven't been able to get certain things and things like that. So he was like, essentially like, here's my work phone number. Call me when you get here if you have any issues.
Brilliant.
Sort of thing. So it was really, really great service as far as that goes. I would say if I'm gonna like get on my soapbox about anything, I think I've noticed, especially with all the different, supply chain issues and things like that, whereas if you accidentally look at old blog posts or, this mom has this Instagram page that is, dairy-free Orlando or whatever, if you look at stuff like that, things can change regularly as far as the supplier that they're getting a bun from, or they change out the sauce or things like that. So like as much of a pain as it is, you have to ask every time. And you get your favorites, you know what you want, you order it, and it's easy to get really lax on that. But like, you might not know that, oh, well, we couldn't get our buns from this supplier anymore, so we're getting them from here, and now it's not, dairy free, corn free, wheat free, whatever it is that you're looking for. And it gets really the upper levels of management and things like that are really good and careful and take care when it comes to this. But you're like front of the line team member who's a like 19-year-old college student who just got trained to do this 3 days ago is going to look at the really long line behind you and think, how I don't want to, if it's really busy, it's a big pain in the butt and everybody glares at you. They shouldn't, but it happens that people get upset when you have to take time out separately or ask about ingredients or hold up the line or return your food. Or if you have questions like this, especially if it's a really severe allergy and not just a sensitivity or a preference that you advocate for yourself, or if you're a parent advocating for your child, that, you have to ask, and it's worth it in the end to make it a safe experience, because there's so many people between you and that manager that's promising you a safe meal. And to like keep up on that, it's so easy to like, I hate it. I'm 33 and I'm still uncomfortable in a really, really busy quick service place to say like, I need to speak to a manager for this, but it's so worth it to stay safe at the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm glad they offered that personalized experience, and the fact that he gave you his cell phone number. And
it was like his work cell number, and he was like, if you run into issues, give me a call and I'll come over and help.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Because especially at that point of them reopening, they were like, we don't even know what's on the menu today, so I can't tell you. But
you cannot ask for any more than that.
Right.
Yeah, cool. Right, we're getting close to the end. This is a hell of an episode, by the way.
It is. Important though.
We have, it's kind of turned into something I didn't initially plan it out to be, but I think, a lot of people, I think you look around now and a lot more people have food allergies, and talking to you, Kelly, very much so, is what a minefield it can be. Like the rest of us just go and you buy what you like. And you don't even think about anything else other than, what do I fancy today? A cheeseburger or an ice cream or whatever. And it's not that simple for everybody visiting the parks. So a penultimate set of PC recommendations, that is the Producers Club, are for City Walk sit-down restaurants. This was an interesting one because I think the restaurants at City Walk, there's such a wide variety, and they're all pretty decent, to be honest. But the voting came in with the Cowfish, Vivo, and Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savoury Feast Kitchen.
Okay. Cowfish, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Which is hilarious now after our first trip.
It's so bizarre, isn't
I'll never go back. Yeah, okay.
The Bergushis are out of hand.
I love that place.
Everybody's food was good.
Yeah, I've never had a bad experience there.
Yeah, we have.
I know. But you were the unlucky few, not the...
Yeah.
Vivo, rule. I'm desperate to get to.
Toothsome, we need to go back.
Yeah.
That time we went was not their best.
That was the Cowfish of the trip.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, which is weird because we love Toothsome. So.
Yeah. It was cold. We were sat in a drafty place. Our server was a bit snotty.
Yeah, it was the redeeming factor was Penelope herself. She was amazing.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing in there, I love Pat O'Brien's. I think Big Fire is awesome. Antihitos is fantastic.
Love Antihitos.
I think you can't go wrong with NBC Sports too.
For
everybody there, and they had excellent service for my allergies.
Well, I know we will definitely be going into NBC Sports Grill and Brew because the World Cup will be on when we're over in November. So I'll be wanting to watch, assuming that England is still in it at that point.
I'll still be watching.
I will be watching.
Because, they have flights of beer and it's rude not to.
I was there when the World Cup finals were happening last time. And I mean, there were just like thousands of people just sitting on the concrete outside watching those giant TVs. It was a really cool experience.
Yeah, because if we only eaten at one place on City Walk, we have only done Cowfish. Oh, and Toothsome.
Us, yeah, twosomes, cowfish. That's about it. Yeah.
Wow.
I know we got a lot of catching up or eating up to do.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we do.
But I think with City Walk overall, I don't think there's a bad option. To be fair, as far as sit downs go, I don't think it matters where you go. There's not a bad option. Margaritaville's not for me. I've been there enough times. I'm just like, it's just a generic burger
The nachos
place.
are good though. They're huge.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I mean, even Hard Rock is a fun experience.
Yeah.
They also have a big menu that everybody can find. Their
Yeah.
fajitas, you guys are so good. They're like known for those. But it's a fun experience that like that was kind of, I went to college like 2 hours north of Orlando, and that was kind of like 21st birthday ritual. When one of us would turn 21, we would go down and do like Universal for a day and do Hard Rock. That was well before any of the other like really good City Walk restaurants opened, but that was like a big tradition for us.
I even really like Bubba Gump. I think Bubba Gump, we've been there twice and not had a bad meal.
Yep. Liked it there. Final bunch of recommendations from the Producers Club are for the hotels. And we have Strongwater Tavern.
Chris, did you influence everyone? How many people did you pay off?
Converting everybody.
To be fair, I really enjoyed Strongwater Tavern. I know your food wasn't great. My
Bloody awful.
sliders were
I'm
really
not kidding.
good.
It looked like it come out of a cat's
Did you
litter box.
complain?
No, I just got a drink instead. It was bad. It was dry chicken
Mine were really
fingers
good.
and wasn't good. We also have the kitchen.
I mean, we've eaten there, but not really.
We've never finished a meal there.
No.
I've never eaten there.
Really?
I think I ate
Yeah,
there
no.
in like with my family in like high school, but I don't.
We've done the challenge twice, so we've eaten there, but not really eaten there.
Didn't we have breakfast there?
No.
Where did we see Thomas and Lynette?
We were dropping stuff off for the
Oh, yeah, I
kitchen
thought we
challenge
ate there
later.
as well.
No.
They were eating.
Yeah, we were
They
having
were
breakfast, yes.
Damn it, I saw food and thought it was me. And Ametista Cookhouse, which I really, really want to
Yes,
try.
we will be going there when we stay at
so
Sapphire.
good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, for definite. Yeah, I think that it's funny, isn't it? Because the theme parks, the food's all right. City Walk's really good. And then when you really elevate it, the hotels seem to take it. Like, I can't wait to do Mama Della's on the water taxi
Yeah.
dinner. I'm looking forward to going back to Island's dining room again. I just
Definitely.
think the hotels just have so many decent places to eat. I mean, Chris, you've stayed at more hotels than us, I think, there. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I think the hotels offer fantastic variety of foods. Even the value hotels, like Cabana Bay, again, one of my favorite hotels there. And we love the Bayliner Diner.
Yeah.
There's just something for everybody. And I'm talking from breakfast all the way to, dinner. It's just good stuff over there. And even Endless Summer, where we had that for the first time. And again, a lot of options and good stuff at a great price. So can't go wrong there.
It's that chicken and waffle bucket thing I want to try over at Dockside.
Yeah.
Sam had it last week and posted a picture in our group chat, and I'm like, hell yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I mean, that's why it's like I've not eaten at Lombard's or I almost called it Flanagan's Christmas. Last week. Oh my
Also
gosh.
delicious.
You said that, and all I wanted was like a bucket of peel and eat shrimp and curly fries, and I was so homesick for like.
I was just there last night. Got some ribs.
Ribs are so good. Sorry, but yeah, that's why I've not stopped there. Is like I'm either going to go to Bumblebee Man's or I'm going to walk out the front gates and get NBC Sports. It's right there. So.
Yeah, I think it's just the food overall. Like in the theme parks, they still realise that it's still a theme park and people don't necessarily want to have a sit-down meal during the day. And if you want that, then go out into City Walk. So it's more just about quick service. But I think they definitely need to focus on islands a little bit more. I think when you start, like the recommendations stuff we've done there, you realise there's so many more options at Universal Studios Florida than there is at Islands of Adventure. Like quality options.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yet the sit-down at Islands is better than it at Universal.
I can't comment.
Okay.
Because we haven't done any of
in
them.
my personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Especially when you go to Disney, and Disney, like every theme park has like their signature sit-downs. Both of them don't really have that. Like, not a stand-out in-park must-do.
No. It used to be Mythos, but not so much anymore.
I don't think Mythos has ever been that. I know it won like Theme Park Tour as the best theme park restaurant of the year for like 10 years. but it was never that good.
Someone's paying somebody off.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. The inside, like the actual ambience and the building itself is phenomenal, and the food's decent, but it's not.
It's never been as good as that first time, though.
No.
And that's good marketing too. Like, immerse people in something so much that they get lost in whether or not this is the best burger they've ever had in their life, or that they're just eating a decent burger in a really, really cool place. Like, that's, they're going to remember that experience more than the food itself by the time they get home and go on whatever website they're going to review this on.
I have had a small thought that we'll have to revisit this and update it in a couple of years' time. It's going to take us a lot longer.
Well, when we add in
be an epic list,
universe.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Yeah, our shows might have to be longer.
It's going to be so interesting when Epic Universe opens to see how it makes us change, just to see how it affects the whole resort, and then what a next generation theme park looks like.
Oh, it's exciting.
It's going to be so weird.
Anything to add?
No, I just think it's kind of evolved. This episode as we come through. It was meant to be a sort of overview of the food. It's been much more about sort of allergies and
whether we'd eat it or not,
recommendations and stuff like that for people who can't just eat like the rest of us. But like I say, I don't want to do too much on the in-depth in the food until we've been, like I say, there's so many places we haven't eaten that, and we plan to put that right for definite this year.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's helpful. I mean, hopefully at this point there are not listeners of your show that still think that the theme park food is only hamburgers, chicken fingers, that kind of stuff. But hearing that there are lighter or more modifiable, if we're making up words, modifiable options.
Yeah.
Both within the parks, at the quick service, and at your sit-down hotel restaurants.
And I think the takeaway from listening to you, Kelly, is like, wherever you go, if you are concerned, just ask to speak to somebody.
Yeah, because I used to, even when I was in college in, 2007 to 11, I think, we would go down for weekend trips and things like that, and I would make sure to have enough food with me, and food like Uncrustables and, beef jerky and things like that, that I could have as meal substitutions if I could not find other safe options in the parks. And I don't feel the need to do that anymore. Like, I bring my standard snacks and things like that, but I feel so much safer than I used to.
Really good. That is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine it's a scary place if you've got an allergy that's that bad, like you having to carry EpiPens around with stuff, that the slightest thing could be that one thing that puts you in the hospital.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants that.
No.
Nope.
No.
That's not fun.
No, it's not.
Different kind of adventure.
Yes.
I don't want to have.
No. Okay, then I guess that will wrap up this episode, and we are going to finish off as usual with another Universal Is, and this one comes from Thomas Stidman. So if you'd like to get involved wrapping up the podcast, just let us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less, and send them to podcast@uuopodcast.com on social media. But for episode 513, Thomas says, Universal is an amazing place. See you next time.
That was another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your questions, comments, and listener debate submissions to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and use our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6. Call off the Marines. We're coming home.